poetry workshop at the Salinas Valley State Prison. Give it for Lisa Charnock.
So I am the one person much shorter. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Tonight what I'm hoping to do is to give you a little introduction to the poetry workshop at Salinas Valley State Prison. Ken has been wonderful since 2016, putting poems from the workshop into Red Wheelbarrow and giving voice to the voiceless in print, and we are just so deeply appreciative of that, Ken. The workshop was started almost 7 years ago by Ellen Bass, poet in Santa Cruz, and poet and prison psychologist Ben Block. And their idea was that as part of the mental health program at Salinas, which we think of as Soledad, you know, the big house, was to give people poetry as a tool to find yourself, find your voice, be human in a situation which does not encourage people to be human. If you want to have a notion of what it's like at Soledad, think deprivation. Sensory deprivation, humanity deprivation, every form. The men in the workshop are amazing with what they find to write. We bring in prompts, we give them craft talks, we do what, you know, introduce them to new poets, but they're the ones that bring it all to the table. I'm going to read 2 poems from the current edition of Red Wheelbarrow from 2 different poets. Kenneth Sansever is a new poet. He keeps saying, I have writer's block, and then he writes this great stuff. Child fear, howling voices, smacks to the face, teachers with chalk, principals with phones, tall trees, broken toys, needles, vegetables, running dogs, falling from the top bunk, big brothers with balled up hands, the lump that won't go away. And Larry Jones is a poet who's been with us now for 4 years, I think. And there's a lot of turnover. They move people from prison to prison. They don't get to stay in the program. We lose them. We call them the disappeared. And Larry's been with us quite a while. We've got one of his broadsides up front. This is a very short poem. I encourage you to read the longer one that's in the book, but this is called Uncle Did. Would say to me, as he cupped the back of my head with one hand and the other, up under my chin, and lifted me off the ground, high in the air, would say to me, I'm your only uncle. Can you see Oklahoma from here? Spell it for me. As he lowered me to the ground, that smile that squeezed my heart with warm love. Thank you.